Hey everyone, my name's Joe Franco Jr., named after my father, Refugio Jose Franco Jr. Just here with my dad, and just want to do some 5-minute documentaries of his life, and just gonna ask him a few questions. You're gonna see a lot of videos, maybe 30, maybe someday we write a book. I don't know, but hey Dad, what was the name of your mother and father?
My dad's name was Domingo Franco, and my mother's name she was Margarita. No, Ruth Frank Beltran. That was her last name.
Okay, where was Grandpa and Grandma married?
They were married in Billings, Montana.
Billings, Montana. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I had 5 brothers and 5 sisters.
Can you name them from the oldest to the youngest?
Yeah, the oldest one. His name was Domingo Franco Jr. And there was my sister Mary, and then my sister Margaret, and then my brother Emmanuel, and then there was my sister, no, my brother Frank, and then my sister Linda, and then my brother, no, and then me, and then there was my sister Rosie, and my brother Johnny, and there was another Johnny, but he was born dead, and then there was my sister Rosita.
Wow, that's a lot of brothers and
That was
sisters.
11 altogether, yeah.
11, 11.
And right now there's only just me and my brother Emmanuel left of the boys, and the girls is just Mary, Margaret, and Rosie. That's it.
Wow. Do you remember your grandparents? What were your grandparents' names of the Francos or the Patrons?
Okay, the Beltranes, it was my grandpa, his name was Refugio Beltran.
Okay, okay.
And my grandma was Margarita
Mm-hmm.
Beltran.
Okay. Do you remember anything in Toppenish about the age of 5 years old? Anything about your grandparents that you could just something funny, something that you can tell your grandchildren that you remember at 5, 6 years old? 5, 6 years old.
My grandpa, well, my grandpa Beltran, I remember him. And they had they had about three acres over out of town of Toppenish,
Mm-hmm.
and they used to have their own home. My dad built them a house out there, and they were living there. And they mostly be out in their garden. They had a big garden. This is a picture of my grandpa right here, Beltran. That's him right here, and my grandma.
So this is Grandma Franco's parents.
Yeah,
Nice, nice.
and they were born in the Baja California, Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my grandpa.
He looks like Capone.
My grandpa used to say, well, we lived in Toppany. I remember he used to tell me stories about him in Mexico, and oh man, I couldn't wait to see him because I love to hear his stories.
Mm.
And his stories were mostly when he was in the war over there, the Revolutionary War,
Mm-hmm.
and he was fighting for Pancho Villa.
So Grandpa Patron was fighting for Pancho Villa?
He was a soldier for
He was a
Pancho
soldier for Pancho Villa.
Villa.
This is so cool. You know, I'm doing this because I'm thinking not of your grandchildren, but I'm thinking of your great grandchildren that know the history, knowing that their great grandfather fought for Pancho Villa,
Yeah.
and they're going to learn that in history in high school, U.S. history. I'm going to do a real close up of the man that fought as a soldier for Pancho Villa. And where was he from again? In Mexico?
Yeah, he was from Baja California.
Baja California?
Yeah, Mexico.
What was grandma? Great grandma?
And she was from Sonora.
Sonora. We've done some mission trips up there in Sonora, in the mountains area. Wow. So give me a couple of stories, Dad. Give me a story about both your great grandfather Patron, your grandpa Patron, and your would be my great grandpa and grandma Patron. Stories that you can remember when you were 5, 6 years old. I've heard some stories about her cooking for you and as a kid, and
Okay.
The pigs. The pigs.
Well, I can remember Grandma. She would always had something to eat. You'd come over to her house, and I was about 9 years old, 10 years old, and she always had my favorite. She used to have refried beans, oh, man, and fresh tortillas.
fresh tortillas, white or corn.
Yeah, white tortillas.
Wow.
Oh man. And my grandpa, he'd always come by and said, he used to call me Cuco.
What does cuco mean?
Cuco is short for Refugio.
What a fufio mean for your great grandchildren if they don't know what that means? There's a meaning to it.
Oh, Refugio, the meaning is refuge. It's in the Bible.
Place of refuge, place of shelter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like he said, the Bible says, I shall lift up my eyes where my refuge comes from.
Wow. So our great grandfather used to call you cuco, short for refugio.
Yeah. And they used to call him Cuco too, so it's always. Hey, that's where you get your name.
Mm-hmm.
Refugio.
Yep.
I got it from Grandpa, and you got it from me, and now your son, he's Refugio.
That's right. My son Joey is Refugio Jose Franco the third.
Yeah.
How about cigarettes? You used to roll the cigarettes for him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then Grandpa, I was about 9 years old, 10 years old. He'd sit in the back of his house in the shade, him and Grandma, and he'd pull out his can of tobacco, Prince Albert. I remember the name of it. And he pulled it out and he'd open it up. Well, I'm ready. He'd give me the can. I used to roll him cigarettes. He showed me how to roll cigarettes.
How to roll cigarettes? What year was that? You think?
Oh, about 1950 around there.
1950?
Yeah.
Rolling up cigarettes. Wow.
Yeah, and I used to roll them up for him, and lick him like that. I give him he'd smoke away. I remember him because every time he'd say, "You ready?" Yeah, and they'd always give me candy. He had candy inside the can, wrapped up in paper.
Yeah.
So he always had candy there. I knew he had candy. So he'd give me some of that. And those are memories that I remember him. And then after a while, he got pretty old. He started getting old. He didn't recognize me no more. And he'd say, me and my brother Frank would go over there to go help him in the garden. And he would look at me and he'd say, "Who are you?" And I said, "Well, I'm your grandson." And then he turned around and looked at Grandma and he says, "Who are these Indians?"
Who are these Indians?
My grandma said, "They're not Indians. They're your grandsons, Cuco and Pancho." Oh, yeah. That's Cruz's boys. Cruz's Ruth.
Your mom. Your mom's name was Cruz. Yeah.
That's Cruz's boys. Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Wow. Any good memories of your grandma?
Well, my grandma, yeah, like I said, she was a good cook, and she was always the type of lady that always had something to say, and she actually ran the house.
So she was a lot like Grandma Franco.
Yeah.
What was their names again? One more time. Grandpa Patron and Grandma Patron.
Their names?
Yeah.
Okay, my grandpa was named Refugio Beltran.
Patron. So you're named after your grandpa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my grandma, her maiden name was, her first name was Margarita.
Margarita.
Margarita. And her last name was Marquez.
Marquez.
Yeah. Beltran. After she got married, she was Beltran.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
Tell them about the pigs.
The pigs?
Yes, the pigs.
Yeah, the thing I remember about my grandma, they had a pig pen,
Uh-huh.
and they had pigs. They had about 4 or 5 pigs, and they were pretty good size. And every morning she'd go out there and feed them, and me and Frank would go out there and watch her.
Mm-hmm.
And those pigs, I noticed that they never would come up. When she go out there, they wait until she was gone, and then they go eat. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one pig that he didn't do that. He'd run out there right away. He'd run out there to the food.
Mm-hmm.
So my grandma had a bat out there, a baseball bat. As soon as he go out there, she got that bat and wham! Hit that pig upside the head. Oh, and me and Frank, we laughed, you know. And that pig would take off back. But after a while, he wouldn't come no more.
Mm.
Yeah, and then one day when they were ready to butcher that pig, their grandpa and grandma were out there, and my grandpa had a 22 rifle, and my grandma was showing him, all you do is pull the trigger like this, you know, and you put that gun in the back of the head of the pig, shoot him right there. So, so he goes up there and he shoots, bam, and that pig didn't die, you know. And then my grandma had a big knife. I thought she was, give me that gun. He says, you know. So she took the gun away from him and put her over there. And she got that knife and woo, stabbed the pig.
Man, she was pretty rough, Grandma, huh?
Yeah, she stabbed the pig. Oh man, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, my grandma. Yeah.
Was it the same grandma that used to grab the chickens by the neck and swing them, and the neck would fly off, and they'd run out? You'd watch them as little chickens without no heads running.
Yeah, they were bouncing around all over the place, and then they, you know, they take the feathers off and put them in hot water and pull the feathers off. Well, that's the way it was in the old days. I was back in the 50s. I was only about 8 years old, 9 years old, and they were always out there.
So you spent a lot of time. You spent a lot of time at their house, you and Uncle Frank.
Oh yeah, we used to go out there. We lived about 3 miles away from them, and I remember we used to walk down their house on Saturdays. After, you know, we didn't go to school, so we didn't walk over there. And Mom said, "Go see your grandma. Go see her. Go help her and Grandpa." And we'd walk all the way down 3 miles, and we'd get there. And my grandpa would be out there. And he'd say, he he didn't know who we were. And then my grandma would come out there, and she would come out there and tell him, it's the boys that come to help you. Oh, okay. So we'd help them.
Wow. What year did they pass away, Dad?
They passed away in 1957.
Grandpa Patron?
Grandpa, he died in 1957.
1957.
Yeah. And then Grandma, she lived another 5 years or something like that. So she died about 1980.
So they died pretty early.
Yeah.
Well, they had to be because they were fighting with Pancho Villa as a soldier.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, by that time, they were in their 80s anyway.
By the 50s, they were in their 80s? 1950s? Wow. So he looked like one of those soldiers that you see on TV, the old Western shows of Pancho Villa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they wore those big hats and all that. Your grandpa and well, they had a rough life. When they crossed over here in 1910.
In America?
No, 1918.
1918 America?
Yeah, because Mom was born in 1910.
Grandma Franco was born in Mexico, huh?
Yeah.
In Sonora.
Yeah, Sonora.
Wow.
And they came over here because Grandpa, he crossed over here first, and then he went back and got them. They only paid a dime to get across the border.
A dime?
That's all they paid.
10 cents?
10 cents, and they could come over here.
That's the cost of a piece of bubble gum right now.
Yeah.
That's how much, that was a lot of money too, in those days.
Yeah, that was a lot of money at 10 cents, yeah. A dime, that's what it paid.
And you're right now. You're 78 years old, 77 years old.
Yeah.
Man, history right here. A dime to cross America.
Yeah, that's what they paid. They came across and they came through Texas, I guess. And they came over here, and then they went to Billings. That's what they lived there. Billings, Montana.
Billings, Montana. Sharecroppers.
Yeah, they were sharecroppers.
Agriculture people working in agriculture. Yeah.
So they were in Billings, Montana for about 15 years, something like that. What do you got there, huh?
Okay. Your brothers.
Oh, here's another picture. This is our family right here.
This is what you were talking about right here. Your brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Turn it this way, Dad, so the light doesn't hit it. Other way. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. There's Uncle Frank,
Right.
right there. Uncle Manuel.
And
There. You're right there, Dad.
there.
There's Aunt Margaret. Aunt Margaret.
Margaret there.
Uncle Sunday, Domingo,
Right there.
Right there.
right there. Aunt Mary.
Mary here.
Uncle John.
Johnny, yeah.
Cosita.
Right here.
Aunt Herlinda.
And her Linda, where's she at?
Top on the right. There you go.
Right here, yeah.
And Aunt Rosie in the bottom.
And Rosie.
This must have been like in the 80s, 1980s, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Because we got these pictures at the Spanish church, Samaria. I think it was at Samaria. Turn this way, Dad. This way. There you go. Yeah, got the light reflecting off it. Yep. That is so awesome.
Yeah. And we had one more brother, but he was born dead.
He was born dead.
Stillborn. He was older than John, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
11, but there's 10 of them there. And Dad and Mom, they're not here. She's got a picture of them, I think, there.
This is your grandpa.
Oh, that's my grandpa.
Well, we'll talk about that side of the family next video. But this is your grandma's side of the family, the Beltrans. Well, awesome, Dad. We're coming close to ending this video real quick. But I wanna just let everybody know we're just doing a history buff or history doing some history on my father, and so my kids and their kids will understand who their grandparents were, their names, where they came from, and some stories that he has with his grandparents. He's heard about killing the pig and making beans, and he had a garden that he worked a lot in, and he fought for Pancho Villa. He was a soldier for Pancho Villa, my great grandfather, and he was in his 80s back in the 50s. It sounds like, so he was losing his memory a little bit during that time. Hard workers, crossed from Mexico through Texas for 10 cents. Was in Montana for 15 years working. And then we'll talk, and let me show you the pictures of them again. Was he 80 right there?
No, he must have been in his 50s.
Pull this, put towards you. Huh?
He was in his 50s there.
50s right there.
Yeah.
So this would have been the 19th, the rolling 30s. Would have been the 30s, 20s and stuff like that. Wow.
That's Grandpa.
Refugio.
Yeah, and
Beltran. Grandma Beltran. Awesome.
I need to tell him about when your grandma crawled. There was some shooting and a man was hurt and your grandma crawled.
Well, yeah, Grandma has, she was known for feeding.
Got 2 minutes, Dad. I got 2 minutes before this video turns off. Go ahead.
Pancho Villa would come to their village where they lived at.
Oh, that's she fed Pancho Villa, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
She used to feed the whole shebang. And he'd bring food and she would cook for them. And while they were fighting there, sometimes they were in their cabin and they couldn't come out to get water or anything because there was bullets all over the place. And Grandma said, they needed some water, and she'd crawl out there all the way to the well. There was a well out there. And she'd crawl, they were shooting bullets all over the place. And she'd come back with a bucket of water. And everybody would always remember her. They'd always say, oh, Margarita, she's so brave. She'd go out there and brought us water, you know.
Wow.
That's the way my grandma was. She was a type of lady that she'd tackle anything.
That's what grandpa was too.
And Grandpa was the same way. Well, after he got older, he wasn't that way, but he could remember the whole stories.
Yeah. So I wonder if Grandma Beltran or great grandma met Grandpa Beltran when he was a soldier for Pancho Villa, since she used to feed the men.
Yeah.
So is that where they met during that wartime?
Yeah, they were married already.
Oh, they were already married already. Okay.
Yeah, and he came there and he was looking for some men to go to work. So they didn't have no work, so he says, meet me at the so-and-so street, a little town they were on. So they went out there, and he was waiting for them with a bunch of horses and all that. And they said, "Where's the job at?" He said, "Well, right here. Here's your shovel right here." And they handed him an old 30-30 rifle. He says, "You're a soldier for me from now on."
For Pancho Villa.
You know, he didn't even know they took him.
Wow.
They took about 50 men from that village. So they went to war. So they was no draft, no nothing like that. They just took him.
Yeah.
Give him a horse and a rifle.
Either fight for us or you fight for the Federales, the army.
Yeah. Either you're a villista
Villista.
or you're a carrantista. Carrantista was the president of Mexico, I guess, during that time.
Wow.
Where they would shoot you at there.
If you didn't go, they shoot you or hang you one of the two.
Wow. Well, awesome, Dad. It's great stories. We're going to get more stories every week, or I'll try to come down if I can every day and get a story. But I got 20 seconds left for this video ends. I want to thank you for just giving us a story of Grandpa Refugio and our great grandpa and our great grandmother Margarita. I didn't even know their names until you said them right now. I didn't know I was named after our great grandfather. Yeah, Refugio. Yeah. All right. All right. To the Franco family, I hope you enjoy this. For all the siblings of Heidi James, nieces, nephews, and then eventually your great grandchildren in the future. YouTube, I hope you hold this forever so they can see this. All right, check it out. Bye.